It's not a small up, it's a monumental one.
Oh, fuck.
Let it eat. We're letting it eat.
We've had an issue.
We could break a lot of today. Well, we're down here early-ish. We got the spot we wanted, which makes it a bit easier for the day. And we're setting up for King of the Strip. So we are down a power cord, which sucks currently, but Kayla's working on it. We normally have a power cord in here. We don't now. It'll make the day a lot easier if we can get power to the trailer. There's power on the other side. So we'll get that set up. We'll get the shade set up, tires on. We'll go to tech and probably the driver's meeting. We'll get into it, do some testing. Rubber down.
There's a lot of rubber down.
Lot of rubber down. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good today. We could break a lot of shit today. This is good for radial, Kayla.
Yeah.
But slicks, you want this. You want a little bit of slip. Not bad. Not bad, ski.
It's been a while since we've been here.
How long's it been since we raced here?
Oh.
This would have been Street Outlaws. 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Long time ago, guys.
We'll let her eat and see what she does, I guess. And
we're either going to go really quick today or break.
I knew it'd be pretty good because I literally just redid it. Yep. So they resurfaced it not that long ago. And
we haven't been down it yet.
And people have been setting some pretty low records, so which is pretty cool. So we knew it was going to be reasonable. It's just how long is it reasonable for, you know? Yeah. So
they were on it last night, so.
Yep. It's like, I don't know whether you put the little shoes on and because if it hooks, you'll get a better 60 and a better half track with small tires, just with the ratio. You know what I mean?
Yep. Let's just go small tire first, you know.
Well, we know the big tire.
Predominantly,
won't matter what the track's like.
It should help itself out with traction control, even if the small tires don't grip later in the day when the track's rubbish. Other than that, we good.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Happy days. We're pretty sure that fucking not loose again yet. Just how much it's moving. Oh, loose again.
Guess what we're doing? All right, well, we were nearly sort of ahead, caught back up, you would say, Scott, because we were unprepared when we came down here, but
yep,
we've just been kicked in the crotch.
We're having an issue with the harmonic balancer. It's been coming loose, but there's more to it. But anyway, we're going to have to put a new one on it, but
we'll sort that. Kayla's going to tighten it up.
We'll just have to check it over the weekend and as we go, sort of thing.
Me and Scotty are going to just carry on like we're still going to race today. Just check the track out. It's actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. Obviously, they're still cleaning it, but it's a lot better than what we're used to. So Scotty's going to dial a tune into it, and we're going to put a moon tune in.
Let it eat.
Let it eat. So it's going to be, it's going to hook and go or not.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for.
That's always our plan.
Yeah.
bottomed it out, and then that where it stopped coming out. So it would have gone into about rich.
It's not going to hurt taking 10 mil off.
How come the threads didn't come in?
Maybe it was just
It's a
one
good thing
time.
though, so.
Well, it's kind of not, because now we're going to fight that on the way in.
Leave him up, mate.
All right, so we found an issue with the dowel. So we're going to back the bolt out that's closest to the dowel. We're going to take a little bit of the side off so it doesn't pick up on that and make it and push the bolt into the side of the thread. Yeah, hopefully that fixes it and it stays tight all day. That's our plan. Otherwise, we're going to be doing this a fair bit during the day.
I punched that lip on that pump, the pump pulley. Makes me feel young again, you know, when you're like, I don't even feel it. Been on the laptop too long. Little precious fingers needed to be beaten, you know, reminded. Well, I just hope, because those other two, they're tight, like I lean on. So, hopefully everything's right, and yeah, that's right. So hopefully the pulley is on in the right spot and it hasn't destroyed the face of the crank too much. Anyway, we shall see.
Update, balancer is on, done up very firm. So beyond this, yeah, hopefully everything stays together and the dowel stays in, at least for the day, and we can go back to the shop and get this properly fixed off. But all we can do is cross the fingers at the moment. And once Carlo gets the front billet adapter for the pulley on, and we get the pulley on, the second pump is driven off the harmonic balancer, so definitely doesn't help a harmonic balancer stay on and stay true with a little bit of extra weight on there. But yeah, it's probably most of the drama, but we'll know as soon as that goes on. Currently, we don't really have an option beyond this, so.
Well,
A new balance.
a new balancer would be better than. I'll have to clean the face off though and
Yeah, I don't think it's do. Yeah.
Not here. All we can do is like get halfway through the day, take the pulley off and tighten everything back up.
Or like, yeah, that's tight as and it's still moving around, so I don't think
I
it matters. It's a lot of work to tighten it up.
It's a new crank, like, it's not a small up, it's a monumental one.
The crank is, yeah. But what I mean is that's a lot of like harmonics out of balance.
The crank might have only been bent now.
The old harmonic balancer had bolts glued in position.
And you're keen to run it. You'll run it.
I mean, I'll go.
It's going to ramp in pretty quick though. You're going to go 5 to 18 within 10 kilometers an hour. It's going to start seeping into it. By the time you get to 50 kilometers an hour, you're at 55 on the big shot. I haven't given you full 100% till you're at 100 kilometers an hour. The other day we were hooking up at 140 on a no prep do. It was putting down 100%.
Okay.
So I was like, surely we're
And
going to
what
get into it.
fuel milligram are you got?
I haven't even gone to that stuff yet.
Well, I haven't done a full quarter mile and I don't know how long. So it's going to feel quick anyway. Even if I do a 9-second pass, it's going to be like, wah.
Okay, so that's that side of it done. We're going to put the milligram and the stroke back in.
Where are you going to go? 230.
Back up 250, bro.
250? We've never had it at 250.
Fucking, that's when we were making 1750 or
You want to go that fast?
I don't know how many runs we're going to get. The track's going to go to shit.
Just fucking, yeah. Let it eat. We're letting it eat. All right, first hit, unsuccessful. We had it cranked a lot further than what we normally would, but then we haven't been back to prep in a long time. So instead of mixing it up too much and coming down too far, we're going to keep it fairly juiced up. We'll just put the big feed on and just see if that works. The first initial hit, I went like a 3800 lead, and then I turned it down to 3500 after it didn't hook up after 38 and still didn't hook up. So I think I may go out there and still do the same thing. I'll try 3800, and then if it doesn't hook up, I'll back up and I'll go 35 again. So I want to limit the amount of times we go out there with the balance of the way that it is, but try to gain as much data as we can. That's why we sort of haven't kept the small tire on. We're going to the big tire. At least then we can get a pass in, and we may go back to the small tire because it will be quicker if we can get down there on it. But being away, these kind of events generally run out. It's everybody will do a burnout right where they're going to be taken off, and it doesn't help anybody. So the track will only get worse from this point. I think Willowbank will definitely tidy it up and give it a rub and glue it again. But yeah, it's sort of, now we're behind the 8-ball. We've got to chase it back up now and try to get ahead of where we need to be.
Boys on the line were like, "Fuck me, how much you got in that?" Like, yeah, it's got a bit in it, yeah. Probably need to turn it down a tad.
I don't know.
There's water behind it.
But it's not under it, it's not dripping out.
What did you reckon it was? $10 dripping. Yeah. We're not having the best run, but I think it's just water out of the slush bowl.
There's no water coming out in the engine bay area.
Yeah. I'm just cleaning it out for now. Man, I reckon you just, when it hooked up, it shook the whole back end of the car car. And I reckon it sloshed it up for the track's insane. Like, I pulled my f***ing shoes off.
Down there it is.
I fell over in front of everything. Good thing I don't give up. How was that? Oh, yeah, better. Definitely rolled off the line cleaner. Probably come up a little bit from there. Let it eat a bit more and yeah, go from there, I guess.
It definitely booked off the line.
Oh, he rolled off clean, man, but I could probably give it a
Little bit more there.
yeah.
You should definitely bring the nitrous earlier into
into the like.
I'm sure we
traction
didn't
control.
lock up in second.
We could have.
Like it went out of first, hit second, then locked up and dropped down a full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not happening today.
Well, you know how to drive a tractor, don't you?
Me.
What's happening?
Don't say.
Fluid of some description.
Does it smell like centipedes?
Yeah. Maybe I ain't a close. Possible.
We'll clean it, mate.
Sorry, bros.
That's all right. I'll send you the bill, mate.
She's not been very consistent today. But anyway, we had a pretty big week leading up and didn't really have the time or the crew to go over everything.
So they're cleaning up now. Something come out about 1,000 foot.
Yep.
And they're going down to clean it up. So it's gone all the way down the third loop. So
Yeah.
Sometimes racing sucks. So I let go of the button, let go of the trans, and it just felt like it slipped. It just looked like we went from not having too much nitrous in the last pass to having way too much nitrous off the hit. And I just thought we'd blown the tyres off. It was only till literally, I got literally on the cement right here and I could smell gearbox oil. I didn't smell gearbox oil cruising down the track. I didn't smell gearbox oil cruising down coming back. Literally only smelled it just as I slowed down right here. We definitely have gone further with stuff when we've needed to. So whatever's broken right now, we'll obviously make stronger next time. I apologise to everybody that's at COTS this weekend, and particularly the staff and crew that have got to clean up all the oil I just put down. But to my defence, I thought I'd spun the tyres, so I just got off it and just idled on down through there. But I just oiled down the whole track, so sorry to everybody for that. But when you break stuff you haven't broken before, it tends to happen. We are not lucky enough to have a loose oil fitting on the gearbox, and that's all it is. We always end shit badly. So yeah, we've got pressure where we shouldn't have. The dipstick on the gearbox itself has blown out of it. We'll be making sure that never happens again by putting some kind of lock over the top of it. Yeah, it's a lot of pulling apart now, pull the gearbox apart, pull the converter apart, and put it all back together and line it up with one of the events or a test and tune night. So that's what we'll do. We'll load it up, we'll go home, lick our wounds, pull it apart. That's what you do with drag cars. You do a lot of that. All right, so we've pulled it apart. We've had some time to contemplate.
There's a lot of stuff didn't go right. But anyway, gearbox issues we've been tackling the whole time. It's probably just because we're super heavy and we do make some decent horsepower and torque. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll just rip it apart. We've already found some of the issue.
So we have a cracked, upgraded flex plate. That happens. That can be just straight maintenance. I'm not too worried about that because it's lasted quite a long time.
Yep.
Come around here, we've got more to show. We did have the pan off. There's a lot of material in there. There's the hole that all of the oil came out of. We don't know what kind of damage is going on in here. We believe we definitely do have oil pressure where we shouldn't have oil pressure. That definitely didn't help locking up the clutches in the converter, which we'll go over with you. They are toast. What are they, Max?
They're cooked. They're done.
They're done.
100%.
They're done.
We've never done this before. Our converter's probably been
It's been the most solid part of Frank for a number of years now. And every time we pull, particularly this part of it, not so much the converter side of the converter, more the lockup part of the converter, our clutch has been as big as what they are and how many we have of them. We always pull them apart and they're in mint condition, heaps of material on there, so much so that they nearly measure brand new. Definitely not the case this time. So, and the data shows it. So we had oil pressure where we shouldn't have. When we shouldn't have had oil pressure, it was being a clutch, which we don't really want it to be. It's more just there to lock it up rather than to slide like a clutch.
So
that's more the converter's problem.
We found it in the bottom of the box. We've got, obviously, it's a pretty custom box. There is some dash fittings in there. One of them was a bit loose, and that's pretty much what's caused the issue. So we are going to change that bit. We're going to obviously renew everything in here. There's a few springs here that we're going to get. Yep. So when we put the gearbox back together last time, we didn't have some of the parts that we needed. So they've arrived now. So we're going to upgrade them while we're at it. Might as well. And then get it all back together and get it rock solid again. But I think it's time that we start really pushing to finish the Pro Mod, because it's a weight issue.
Yeah, it's a mass amount of weight to get moving. It's heavy. It is what it is. And these kind of boxes are made for a lot of power and a lot of torque. But when you mix that with a lot of weight,
it's hard on everything.
It's just really hard on everything. And where a normal box can handle, you know, a full season, ours can't, because it just comes down to the fact that every time we go out, particularly on a surface like that, we're letting it eat. So we're trying to go better than we ever have, which means we're nastier on everything. So we'll get it all back together with new parts in there, upgraded parts as well too. And yeah, we'll work pretty hard on the Pro Mod. We have made pretty big leaps and bounds with the Pro Mod. All of this goes back into it and has an easier life. So we're looking forward to that bit being lighter than most of the people that we race rather than being heavier.
And the fact that we're, you know, I used to think that, you know, because we were diesel, we were handicapped, but
not the case anymore.
Not anymore.
We're going to stretch for some more power. We do have some upgrades for the motor side of things as well too. So we do have a video coming that will probably have a fresh motor, fresh upgraded motor in Pro Mod Frank with big horsepower. Yeah, ready to eat, ready to send. So exciting videos to come, but we can't do that without subscribing
and liking. Make sure to share as well.
He's always up me about that. Yep. You never say it.
It's true.
So like, subscribe, make sure you do that, and we'll just keep pumping it out. Because we have minimal ads. I'd have to agree. We have minimal ads in our videos. I watched a video this morning. Bulk ads.
Not us.
Not us. We keep the content clean.
Yep. Unmonetized.
Unmonetized. What can we say?